I taught 7th grade social studies over in the middle school. That was my first job. Got hired right out of college to Seneca Valley Junior High, and then middle school it changed to in 1994 or 95. Taught there, loved it, loved it. I like this job, and I still get to work with the kids. I have a pretty flexible schedule. I enjoy what I do, and I don't have to grade papers.
What does your normal day look like as a dean of students?
Typical day for me is a workout in the morning, some discipline issues in the morning, usually dealing more attendance and whatnot in the morning, and dealing with overall attendance numbers. I have to calculate them, and I try to get that done in the morning. I have drug testing once a week, which we do that in the mornings, and then I try to get into 2 of the lunches.
Looks pretty good. This is a before shot.
And then in the afternoon, whatever arises, or there's situations that come up, I have to handle them throughout the day. Get in touch with parents in the afternoon, make my phone calls, things like that. And again, anything that might happen during the day that I have to react to, I'm there for.
What are some of the roadblocks and struggles that you have being a dean of students?
There's decisions that have to be made that aren't in the best interest of that kid, but sometimes you have to make decisions based upon the best interest of the school, because there might be one kid. An example for someone that's selling drugs is the best thing to get them out of school. Is that what's best for them? Probably not, but we have to worry about all of the students, so sometimes we have to do that, and that's, if you have to expel a kid, it stinks. I don't know that there's a greatest accomplishment. There are little accomplishments, when you help kids. When you see a kid that's at risk, or a kid that's struggling to solve certain problems in order to, get through here, and you can help them solve or overcome certain problems, that's a success. There it is. There it is. Look, the starfish story. Walking along. Can you zoom in on this, buddy?
You seem to be very well liked by the students. Is that a conscious thing, or are you naturally well liked?
Yeah, I just try to make an effort to be nice, and I try to make an effort even to the kids that screw up to understand that we all screw up, we all have, and we all will. We correct the action and move on. Don't take it personal. And I can yell at a kid in here on a Monday morning and high-five him on a Thursday afternoon.
I read in your bio that you talked a little bit about playing college ball
at
Penn State.
Yes.
Do you think some of the things you learned there kind of apply to your job now?
Absolutely.
Like what?
Yeah. Probably specifically, if you take care of the little day-to-day things, that the big things take care of themselves, and you just have to work. You have to work every day. You can't come here and say, I'll do it tomorrow or whatever. I think if you continue every day and develop some good habits with your work, then that pays off, and I think I learned that in college.
You got the coffee, kids? Huh?
Seeing a kid succeed when I go to a restaurant in Cranberry, which I don't eat out a lot, but when I do, I tend to stay in the area, and seeing some kids that really struggled here, and they see me in a restaurant and they say thank you, because we work together, we find some solutions, and they overcame, and now they become productive members of society. I really enjoy when I get to see some of my past kids, and I got a bulletin board of them here that, and every one of them has a story somewhere, some good, some bad, but you like to see what happens afterwards, and that's always most rewarding. Don't screw up. That's the bottom line. And if you do, be honest about it. And then everything works out fine. So that's the key to life. Just be honest, be real about things. If you screw up, say it. Hey, sorry. Don't be afraid to say you're sorry. Or, yeah, I did it. There's a price to pay. What is it? Let's pay it and let's get on. It's simple. Sometimes we overcomplicate things. We want to portray ourselves to be the angels that we're not sometimes. And sometimes act like the demons that we're not. Just got to be real and let's get on with things. When you see a kid that's at risk, or a kid that's struggling to solve certain problems in order to, get through here, and you can help them solve or overcome certain problems, that's a success.